Hi gang, welcome to my brand new channel, Backyard Booze. I was hoping to do this outside, but the dogs won't start barking from the neighbours, so I thought we'd do it in here where all the magic is going to happen. So yeah, in this channel, I have never brewed before, so I haven't got a clue what can brew, so I thought I can brew anything. And in this series, Will It Wine, we're going to be trying some mad stuff. I've got a trip to McDonald's coming up, we got coffee, we got gummy bears, but today I thought we'd start with something strong. I've got to mow the lawn, and I thought, well, cows seem to like grass. I wonder if we could drink it. So there's only one way to find out. Let's go and have a lawn mowing montage. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed our little mowing montage, and let me show you what we've got down here. We have got some clippings, and it was probably the only bit of the garden that wasn't all weed, so hopefully we've got a bit of grass in there. So, kettle's almost boiled. I'm going to move you over here now and we'll start brewing up. Well guys, kettle's boiled. You're right up there in the air because my GoPro won't give me a second view, so hope you can see everything. So, we've got hot water in there. We're now going to add this lovely grass straight out of there. Now, as I've said, I've never brewed before, so I got a clue how much we need. I would say about that much. Some more hot water. Now, even though I said I haven't brewed before, I did actually run these ideas past a chatbot, and it was pretty confident that if I did it right, I wouldn't kill myself. So this is going to be good proof. If I drop dead, then the AI are trying to overtake and kill off mankind, and if not, maybe they are our friends. So, brand new bit of equipment I bought off Amazon for about 15 quid, so let's see if this actually starts boiling or not. Plug it in helps, doesn't it? Toilet's brand new, I haven't even undone the cable. Okay, whoop, whoop, whoop. One thing for sure. Oh, it's already starting to pong. Okay, let's see. Orange lights on. All right, I'll get back to you once it's boiling. Hey guys, well that's been bubbling away now for about 15 minutes, which I think is about right, so should we have a little look? Now when I first put this in, it smelled like summer, it was really nice. But now it's been cooking, it smells more like spinach and maybe a little bit of regret for thinking this was a good idea. So yeah, being me, I didn't have a wooden spoon, but luckily found a chisel, seems to be working all right. So yeah, well, it looks like a big bowl of cooked grass. As I said, the wife wants me to eat to help with my cholesterol. Anyway, yeah, so the next bit now is going to be filtering that into this. So, as I've said, this is all brand new to me. Look, it's still in the box. So, we're going to get one of these. And somehow, what is it? What is this? I don't even know what I bought. Aha! Oh, this is pretty cool, look. So it's like a bag. We're going to chuck it all in, I suppose. Mush it up and see what we get out of it. All right, you ready for this fun bit? Let's give it a go. Oh, and by the way, the burner worked. Fair play. 16 quid, I think that was. 16, 18, something like that. And it's come out really well. So I'm going to try putting the bag in here. And here we go. Oh. Yay, yummy. Okay, that can go over there. Hot, 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 hot. In case you can guess, it's hot. Oh. Now, the next step is adding sugar, which can only make things better, isn't it? Now, I'm going to squeeze this way up, but I want to leave it cool a minute because it's burning my hands. So we're going to start with the sugar. 1 kilo according to my little chatbot friend, so we'll give that a go. That's a lot of sugar. That's got to help. That's got to help. Everything's better with sugar in it. So I don't. Ooh, wife will kill me if I stir with this. So yeah, this'll do. This'll do. Okay, let's get that sugar all stirred in. I think I made a bit too much, but I'm definitely not going to brew 2 bottles full. Well, I get the feeling one's going to be enough. Okay, let's see if this is cool a little bit now. We can get some more juice out. Imagine this is the really good flavoured stuff, yeah? Oh, that's hot. That can go over there. Oh, that was really hot, guys. I don't know, maybe I should let it cool a little bit next time before I start squeezing it out. But hey, there we go. Get the feeling the next one I do won't need straining. Here's a little clue. So, at the moment, let's have a look. What do you think? Looks like something like a wee sample you take to the doctors. But hey, okay. Now what we do, because Chatbot did tell me that if I just brew this and drink this, there is a slight chance between the badger wee and whatnot, I might end up a bit ill. It says cool it down, and then we're going to crush up one of these, put it in, leave it overnight, and that should kill all the random bacteria and yeast and all that lot. And then we'll be able to add our own good one and get it brewing. So I'll see you in a little bit when we get this put into a demijohn and this crushed in. Okay, catch you in a little bit. Bye-bye. All right, guys. Well, we're back. It's been a couple of hours. This has cooled down. I'll tell you what, it's not helped the smell. It ain't smelling much better. But we're now going to pour it through one more filter into the demijohn. And then we can get it getting ready to brew. So let's see if we can do this. So tipping everything. Ooh. Tell you what, I'm glad that I didn't boil this up in the house like I was planning to originally. It's been a couple of hours and it still absolutely reeks down here of very dodgy spinach. And now, yeah, so according to my chatbot friend, little bits of paper on the floor, I'm trying to keep everything clean. We're going to crush up one of these, a Campen tablet. And yeah, that's supposed to kill all the yucky stuff that we don't really want in there when we're brewing. Which sounds good, because the smell of this at the moment, it don't smell very healthy. So let's give this a little crush up. There we go. And let's pop a little bung on the top. Look, it looks like, almost looks like we know what we're doing. Give it a little swish swish. And now we just leave that for overnight, about 12 hours. That should kill everything. So tomorrow we'll pop in, we'll chuck the yeast in and see if we start getting some lovely bubbles. Okay, I'll see you in the morning. Morning, gang. All right, let me just turn this off a minute. So yeah, overnight that has been sitting and hopefully all the yucky lawn cootie things have been taken out of it. We'll find out in a couple of weeks' time, I suppose. So yeah, I've just been warming him up a little bit to get him up to temperature. So today is the stick the yeast in day. So that's the yeast I'm using. Don't know if it's good yeast or not, but it was on Amazon. Chatbot said I could just pour it in, but there's also an option to sort of wake it up a little bit. So I've actually put in some warm water to try and get it going, give us the best chance of actually getting some alcohol in this. So all that's left to do is to pour it in. There we go, pop that there. See if I can get this in without making a mess. Should we have a sniff? It didn't get better overnight. Oh, that smells all right, wine. Maybe the yeast will make it smell and taste. Usually when I sort of think about wine, I think it's nice, but maybe I'd rather the grape juice. I think with this, it can't get any worse. So let's find out. Give it a little swish. And now let me pop you down from up there. Here we go. Boom. So let's have a close-up look. Well, as you can see, I came up with a name for it. Lawn and Order. Let me know in the comments if you can think of a better name, but I thought it was quite clever. So now what we're hoping is we start getting some bubblage up here. Otherwise, we've just made a big vat of yucky nothingness. So I'm going to give you a bit of time, and I'll pop back and update you in a little bit. Well, gang, you join me inside my airing cupboard because it is way too cold still outside because, you know, it's the UK. Let's keep it nice and warm, and it's been 24 hours. And as you can see, we are getting bubbles, which means technically we should be getting alcohol. So we'll come back to this in 2 weeks' time when I get the fun of trying this rather minging looking drink out. Okay, I'll see you in 2 weeks. Well, 2 weeks for me, a couple of seconds for you. Bye-bye. Well, guys, it was supposed to be 2 weeks I was going to leave this in here for, and life got busy. So it's been in here in the airing cupboard for 4 weeks. Should we have a little look? So, yeah. It don't look lovely, does it? Now, again, as I've told you, I ain't got a clue what I'm doing, so I don't know if that looks worse than it's supposed to. But shall we get it down the garage, filter it out, and try a little bit? All right, I'll see you down the garage. All right, gang, well, we're down in the garage, and it's looking a bit sideways, so, you know, we'll see. So, first time, let's go for a little sniff, is it? Bung out. That actually smells like cider. I'm not joking. I'm quite amazed. All right, so as I've said, never done this before, so we're working it as we go along. I think we stick some of this in it, and I'm gonna just, pretty much what that does is it makes sure that any last bits of yeast, is dead so that this doesn't explode in the bottle, which, you know, we don't really want, do we? So, I think, again, we're just doing this eyeball, right? It says a couple of teaspoons, so we're going to go for... I recommended 2. So, I still don't know if it wants to kill me or not, so we'll put a little bit extra in. And we're going to give that a little swish around. And hopefully now, the yeast is gone. So then we've got, well look, I've got this. And this is supposed to tell us how strong it is. Now, didn't read the box beforehand, and we're supposed to have tested it before and after. So I don't think we're going to get an exact amount of alcohol that's in this. But, all right, this looks really complicated. What do we do? What do we do? All right, give me a minute. I'm going to read this and get back to you. We're going to just put some in, and we're just going to have a mess around. But I think, to be honest, I'll be able to tell you if it's strong enough when I taste it. So, let's leave that there. We now need to get this out of here somehow. There we go. 2, awesome. Okay, here we go. So I'm guessing this goes in there. Nice little filter on it. And then we squeeze, swish, squish, squish till it comes out into our bottle. We're about to brew our first ever bottle. And then we'll also stick some in here, I suppose. Okay. All right, let's give this a go. Now, I imagine... Does it fit? Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, here we go. There we are. Here's the bottle. Let's see. Actually, let's go back down again because I presume it could be gravity fed. If we go below it and give it a little pump. Oh, it's come in. We're getting it, guys. That's the first bit. Let's keep going. How do we stop it? How do we stop it? Pick it up, I suppose. Okay, okay. La la. Okay, that. All right. Now, again, I don't think this is going to work for telling us the alcohol, but let's give it a go, see what happens. So this goes in there. Now, definitely looks a little bit more medical in here, doesn't it? Okay, but I need another bottle. I need another bottle. All right, so that's 2 bottles of Doom. And I think we got another one in there. Let's go for the third. Now, at the moment, it's definitely smelling a bit like a pub toilet, I would say. Yeah, no, that sort of, anyone who's worked in a bar, it doesn't smell like the pub toilets at the night. But no, when you go in the next morning and you're like, oh, yeah, that's what we've got. But if it smells like a pub, that means there must be alcohol in it. So we've done something right. Now let's just hope it tastes nice. Okay, so I've got 3 bottles. Now, I'll be honest, I think that's going to be enough of this stuff because I don't think I'm going to talk the wife into drinking it with me. But now we're going to go straight from the demijohn into the most important one, the tasting glass. Okay, so we got our bottles. Now, I think if you see that in a farmer's market, you'd be like, ooh, and you'd give it a couple of quid, wouldn't you? If you didn't know it was made out of a dodgy lawn. Maybe if you did, who knows? And then, again, without doing a pre-test, ain't got a clue what the point of this is, but should we just pop it in and see what numbers we get? Maybe one of you guys can tell me, actually, if it means anything. Can someone in the comments tell me have I made alcohol or not? Yeah? And then next time we'll try and do this a bit better, I think, and actually work out what the percentages is. Okay. Well, I've put it off long enough. It's taste test time. Okay. Maybe this would be nice as well if it was chilled, but we're doing it here in cupboard temperature. So I would say probably about 25 degrees. Probably not the standard for a cider, who knows? But hey, it's moonshine. All right, let's give it a sniff first. That really does smell like wine. I'm not kidding you. It's actually gone, that cider smell has gone a bit now, and it's actually got more of a winey taste. Taste? Smell. Here goes the taste. Okay. Bottoms up, guys. Oh, well, that's unique. I've never tasted a wine that tastes like that before. I can't even describe it, guys. I really don't want to go for a better second taste. It hits a gag reflex, which makes me worry a bit that maybe there's something dodgy in it. But it smells better than it tastes. But then once you've tasted it, it pretty much smells like it tastes. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm gonna, just for you guys, I'm gonna have one more little go and see if I can describe it a bit better. Ay, ay, ay. It just tastes like regret, guys. All right, so I would say do not turn your lawn into wine. Or maybe just don't do it the way I did. Who knows, maybe I left it in too long. Maybe grass wine's lovely when it's only 2 weeks old. But I can say 4-week-old grass wine. Now, don't get me wrong, if there's nothing else to drink and I really wanted to drink, you could probably get half a bottle down here, but I think a full bottle and you'd probably die. All right, well, I hope you've enjoyed this, guys. Let me know in the comments, have you ever made any crazy wines? Do you have any ideas for any crazy wines? Please let me know if that actually means anything. And yeah, I'm going to see you on the next one. The next one, I think we're going to try something that maybe is still a bit crazy, but maybe more likely to taste a bit better. All right, catch you later, guys. Bye-bye. That's disgusting.